And Mr. President, I think, I'm not sure what language it is, but I think Klein in that language is another synonym for prepared. So thank you for being prepared on that. And so what provoked me to ask the question is the discussion we'll have in the Human Services Bill, where $7.3 million is being taken away from county-based grants. And so part of the defense for why we should not worry about youth and non-users and education was all this money was going to be there. And I appreciate the answer that Senator Klein gave me there, but I just wanted to point out that I think that we had testimony that kids think it's no big deal, it's legal, isn't it? And these middle school kids. And Mr. President, you've heard my speech enough times. You could perhaps give it for me, and if you want, I'd be happy to yield to you so you could comment again with my concerns about what's going to happen to our youth and with all the neurological problems. And just one thing else, Mr. President, I want to thank Senator Klein for, actually it came from the House. I have to get the name of the board again. So if you liked the idea that the Board of Architecture, Engineering, Land Surveying, Landscape Architecture, Geoscience, and Interior Design was in the other bill, Mr. President, that identical language is in this bill. And so it serves, if nothing else, to be a punctuation mark, maybe a capitalized letter, capitalized notice that indeed boards should be diligent in serving their licensees. They should not be abusive or excessive and charge $27,000 fines for people who admit that they did a licensure gap, willing to pay $2,000, $3,000. Most of the fines, Mr. President, are in the low numbers of single-digit fines throughout everywhere. If it ever gets jacketed, Mr. President, it might be too late. I don't even think it's come down. But I was drafting a bill to limit the fines by any board to $5,000 unless approved by the Attorney General. So anyway, that's in this bill, and I want to thank actually Representative Stevenson for getting it in here, and I'm glad it's going to cross the finish line. But I just want to reiterate, Mr. President, boards have a duty to serve. They protect the public, and they make sure their licensees have proper behavior. But once they run afoul of somebody, they cannot make it personal, which is what this particular case in I'm not bringing the facts of that case forward, but that's what provoked this. And I just, I'm really disappointed with this particular board for its ill behavior and unkind, actually I use the word abuse toward their clients. And so, but Senator Klein, I still like your bill. If you could find a way to, I could vote for part, and then the other part, I would like to do that, but I guess I can't split my vote, Mr. President. Thank you very much.